G'day there everyone, Daniel Anderson here. Now, archiving a Microsoft Teams channel is now generally available, and in this video we're going to take a deep dive into how we do that and the functionality. We'll also have a look at how we actually restore a already archived channel. Now, you can archive a channel within a team when it's no longer active, but you want to keep it around for reference or to reactivate it in the future. Now, the conversations and files in the channel become read-only once that is archived. So you're still going to be able to search for and within the archive channel itself, and any retention or deletion policies applied to that channel are going to still apply, and the channel can be renewed after it's archived as well. Now, there's a few little notes here that you need to be aware of. Now, only team owners for standard, private, and shared channels and channel owners for private and shared channels can archive and or restore these channels. Now, you can go to the Teams desktop app or Teams on the web to archive or restore the channels. To view an archive channel on your mobile device though, you need to go to your hidden channels in your Teams list. So let's dive in and actually go through the process now of archiving a Microsoft Teams channel. So we can see here that I'm in our Microsoft team. I'm in the web version here. I'm in the Mark 8 project team and the design channel. Now, on this design channel, when we click our three little dots, we've now got this option here where we can archive this channel. So we'll click on archive. Now we get this little dialog box. This is going to freeze all conversations in the channel. You can restore the channel at any time. And you can see here we've got a tick box, make the SharePoint folder read only for team members. So remembering every single channel that we create in the Microsoft team does create a folder inside of the default documents library of the SharePoint site that's sitting behind our Microsoft team. So I'm going to click the tick box here and we will now archive this channel. So that has now been archived. We can see the channel, the view of the channel or the display of this channel we've got in a different way. It's showing differently to the other channels, and you can see that we've got this little icon next to the channel. So now that we've archived our channel, you can see that the channel isn't appearing in our channels list. That's because after we archive a channel, we actually, that channel gets moved to the hidden channels section of the team. So if we jump back into the Mark 8 project team, we can see there that it isn't displayed. Now, the archived channels in a team are going to be listed also if I jump into the three little dots at the team level and I go to manage team and then I head to the channels tab here. We can see that we've got our active channels, we've got our shared channels deleted, and now we've got this section here that we call archived. Okay, now to restore a channel, if we want to make this and restore this, we can click our three little dots from the channels tab here and we can restore the channel, or again, we can go to see all channels. We'll go to our design channel here under the hidden channels. We can click our three little dots and then we can go to restore our channel. And then that is going, you can see in the bottom left-hand corner, the channel has successfully been restored. It's moved out of our hidden channels and it's moved now back up into view of our Microsoft team. Now, even though that we set our SharePoint, the SharePoint folder to read only, again, if you are a team owner, team owners are still going to be able to edit the content inside of there as well. All right, so just one thing to know, if you are a team owner and you have archived a channel, you're going to have a different experience to that of other people as well. Now, what about our private channels? What happens when we archive a private channel? Now, remembering when we create a private channel, we're actually creating a brand new, an entire new site collection. So it's not a folder inside of the team's default document library. When we create a private channel, we're creating a brand new SharePoint site collection. So let's have a look at that experience. So again, Mark 8 project team, I'm just going to add a channel and I'm going to create a private channel. So we'll see here, we'll go super secret. and we'll create that. We'll add a member to this channel, and then we'll go through the process of archiving this and see what that looks like. So adding a channel, let's add Alex to this channel. We might even add Megan to this channel as well. So we've got 2 members of this private channel. We're all done. That's getting created. We've got our super secret, and we've got our little icon here to show us that it is a private channel. Now, again, our files tab here, we've got our SharePoint site, we've got our SharePoint document library. If I open our SharePoint, open the files tab in the browser, we can see that we've got this entire SharePoint site collection now, which has got the prefix of the Mark 8 project team dash super secret for our private channel. Now we've got our document library. Here's our documents, and here's our folder for our channel. Now we'll close that down. Now we can still archive this this private channel. So we'll click our 3 little dots, same process. We've got archive channel, same thing here, make our SharePoint folder read only for team members, and then we can click archive. Again, that's going to go through that archiving process. It's disappeared out of our list, moved to the hidden channels, successfully archive the channel. Again, we'll go into the 3 little dots, we'll go to manage team, we'll go to channels, and then we can see we've got our archive channels here, super secret, and we've actually got another private channel that's been archived there as well. Now, let's have a look at what we do now. If we go to our super secret channel, we'll go to files, and then let's open this up in SharePoint and see what that experience is like and see what happens. So we'll open that in SharePoint, and remembering we just jumped in there before, you can see that I get an access denied. Right. So what I'm going to do now, I'm not sure if that's a little bug at the moment, but that's the experience that I'm getting now when we're going to that that folder in question. But if I go back up to the SharePoint site at the site level, we can see that we get this notification bar. It says the site is read only because the related Microsoft team or the channel has been archived. All right. So it has gone through that process to archive that site, and it's popped that in the site, the actual site, into read-only mode as well. Now you can see that I've got no ability here to actually add anything. It's a private channel. Let's have a look and see what happens with our pages. So we'll go to pages, and again, we don't get our new buttons or anything like that because the entire site has actually been placed into read-only mode. You can see we've got that little icon there also of the pencil with the line through it. So private channels can be archived as well as our default standard channels, just in a little bit of a different way. So I hope that brings you some value today. Archiving channels is now available in Microsoft Teams.